City Media GH. Over here in America, if I want authentic news, entertainment, information, education, any sports, me tuning into Port City Media GH is the best YouTube channel you can ever get. Port City Media GH has really come to serve us better. Port City Media GH. Paul Amanten, then Sumu Syndical 4. Port City Media GH. Yebeti moi.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hot Issue on your favorite channel, Positive Media GH. Yes, my name is Kent. It's an hot issues. And issues in there very hot. Table here issues and that's on ya. It's a jet table giddy. Very can say a jet tattoo and into no for and that's ya tenacity. My brother stable GH as usual has joined me. Stable GH. And that's so Jolly. How was the weekend?
Jolly kakra ehwere nyambe nyame ndi aka de nipa nso be
Sanity.
Amemu no ko ya bibia be fine.
Is it the election year in the someone just said I want to be the choir now, but
Sure.
Another for thank you for supporting this show. Thank you for supporting this channel. Positive Media GH. Yes, and that was papa just say more supporter. I'm just say watching the show alone is much more. We are much more grateful to you for supporting the show. I want to thank you for continuing to support the show. Yes, that's what I'm somebody in the social media and somebody in the political space. What I say, Ghana the information how cut down sorry now we say maybe cost on one side. What I say. Now, last week, and I told you say some scandal be a cause of such as a political scandal and I say corruption be just say
Kana na drum
share project and the Ghana politicians in the own say just say ye Bob Marley new feel my Ghana ni corruption or what I say Ghana they bully deep corruption at also what I say now
as soon as Parliament approve it and the Akufo Addo Daughters and Stephen Okoro Omoko register company with good grow. Omo say Omo principal activity is to grow cannabis. That is their principal activity.
Okay.
You can see, sir, they are long-time business partners and they continue with their business arrangements. There are other companies because of time. Between Stephen Okoro and another friend, Edwin Adamfo Pan, Alvin Mensah, be 42 companies since President Akufo Addo became president. 42 across multiple sectors, mining, microfinance, all over. You know, they are doing brisk business and incorporation documents. No, this is the evidence. Media, document, evidence.
I will tell you, His Excellency Samuel Okujato, a blacker, and another expose after we know. After Smith Hotel, so another expose they be tuja. Now when combine the same information woman say finance minister
ambulance.
Ambulance. She say ambulance issue car me say honorable dame Godfrey dame ni she say ato force in there can carry I work out carry another ambulance saga. Just a corruption saga scandals as I said be tuja concerning 2019 ambulance BNPP the buy some do be GMD. Now, I'm the ambulance buyer no warranty be an count. Just say so warranty count there means a third party. As a third party no maintain network spare part no maintain ambulance no. Now, fast forward never told just say, bruh, His Excellency can Farata EBFI we know EBFI as finance minister no, and so EBFI finance ministry no, or sign a check be or approve for payment of spare part, which is about $34.9 million to purchase spare parts. Now, when ever told Jana just say, the company bay, and we encourage honorable Kujeta Black, but to just say, your company be Service Auto Ghana Limited company, the company was showing important here. Yes, BB says Samuel Okuros, why, there's some Okuros, why I could share here. If you know, I say, oh, Jankuma, Akufo Addo daughter, Jankuma Akufo Addo, and the boyfriend, the company, just say, in Sembri, now. Me say who Akufo Addo daughter akwaje contract Akufo Addo na down for ne ba down for akwaje contract to purchase ambulance spare part of what $34.9 million. Na na tenasi, I mean, so on you say show with the tenasi same woman no can a woman yan kofa be information mu na woman no and tenasi na adwudwu because your mama pa say na man be ko nanim no na say be tenasi na achichiri mu ache na so mate ase. Yes, so na me kind no stable GH has joined me in the studio today. Stable put there on your guest or you be co-host on this show. Why is
Yeah,
it?
sure.
You know, or you be co-host because on this show I have the chance to say my opinion.
Yeah.
And he can also share his opinion.
Yeah.
The same way you also have the chance to share your opinion in the comment section. Into what I say, Stable.
Yeah, man.
I'll call back once again.
Yeah,
another page check for now.
Yo, tie for Makwaba, do a free be a minimum adiachi. It could be say be adiachi, adiasan, whatever, what I say winning. Because I mean say it cut across the entire globe. I don't know where you are watching us from. It's be okay, be a free be and me watching more. You know, Ghana had the man say, yeah, my idea son idea chibia new story, new episode of either corruption or like scandal. Just a idea chibia now.
Just be before a cost one corner.
Before can say some events idea chini and test before each. I just say the more money to you. Indian ceremony and ekano. Yeah, koda sorry, You know, honorable put to we no. The episode of Senate Hotel Scandal, no, and if you say everything has settled now, Abana just to say, okay, if that's the case, yeah, was me and the car, they say me and my young can be a bank or be a bank. If you say be okay, yeah, call that sorry, be ma, yeah, just say and do 1 week in Pone a different story. But I say Ghana Auto Service Limited, I could get contract tune of 34.9 USD. It didn't say contract that you'll be agent. Obi age dia ze de asem ne sen nti so waje contract enye de nyende say adwuma no oye yo se hwe munya abotre bi chechire mu nti ameka sa no yes wo ye pie so nya abotre chechire mu na hu say if corruption na say any on towards be happen na yes wo no bo na chechire mu yetie o chechire mu na yes okay nti enu ani no te munya abotre there are more to it ni more no say auditor general koye audit bi about this kind of corrupt events, entire contract scheme. No? Now, according to Auditor General, no, which is according to Honorable Kujita Black on this story, according to what they found in Auditor General found, they say contracts, you know, although company, no, before about award the contract, no, already Nakasano, they were into that business. Doing like having that, like a contract, you know, even though the company was not registered. One say before we been contract, that means the person exists, and I said the company has been registered.
Yeah.
So in this case, you know, of Auto Ghana Service Limited, they wasn't like registered the company. So like they had a contract from 1st January to August. Before Which
year was that? Was it 2020 or
2020? Okay. Say ambulance procurement now started from 2019. That kind of ambulance in the buy. But those ambulance in the buy, because they didn't have any events, warranty be a guarantee, say be ambulance in say and as BBC, you have a repairman. So the abandoned needed to come in and say, okay, if that's the case, I'll say ambulance a car, a machine, even though nipa you even though a machine in nipa so the no things they are doing fault, it be develop fault. Events spare part baby or say be sure. In Tinsadia now buying okay, so they pen for like they had the capacity to do that. Intino no command make an example. You can in fact the entire procurement process because you know say abandonment there like they will show like they will tend they will call for bid. They will call for bid, but in this case they didn't call for bid. A hand pick, you cut a hand pick that means be a service beam so do be yadi mame. I know so bit me. Now I made my friend some from that particular group of people no make particular group of people because before many contracting they was not registered, so it was individual kind of affair. Into a from so may no buy no be from 1st January to December April no day. The company was not registered, even though they had a contract with the government, not signed. Into they were engaging in that kind of activities, you know. Meanwhile, but Ghana asem kuku football but who knew me and came in. They got the contract, even though the company was not registered. What I say? And according to Honorable Kucheta Blackano and any report, which is Auditor General report, they had a contract from 1st to September.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have any contract with the government from 1st January to September 2020. They didn't have any contract with the government, but they were still engaging in the activities, the people activities. Before Crown Assembly register, from January to April, they were not registered, but still, because not registered as a company. What do I say? The people was the entity called Auto Ghana Service Limited was not registered. You get it? But the government had the need to do business with them. What do I say? To me, the corruption clear based on the surface of it, because how say a whole about due diligence, who say that kind of people, they are good, like they are fit for purpose, so maintaining ambulance. Even though they're not, like they were not registered, and even though upon registering of the company, company documents now for now, no, almost register Auto Service Ghana Limited, no. Per company's activities, no, they are not supposed to engage in events, servicing events, auto cars, others, and other vehicles. But more money as they are into selling of spare parts, because selling of spare parts is not the same as servicing events, others. These are the events, the background crabit in their mom. Events, that's the whole story. Honorable, there are more just to it. Apart from even though not registering, apart from even though not having a contract, almost raising invoice in bra. Invoice from the bank say more than outrageous. Like almost raising more, like almost say a 1 CD, almost the bank say 3 CD. That means over invoicing. Yes, honorable. And no, was it apart from over invoicing, they didn't have any garage system. Like after getting the contract, they will send the ambulance in developing for they were using state facilities. Say what they say,
even employees.
They were using state facilities the year project. So like how? Because if you have gotten the contractor, I don't know we use state facilities because state facilities are maintained events. The people like say Ghana states, how dare you do that? Say we use state facilities. I private work, and then you gain from the events the state, because after all, no invoice transfer back over events over inflated contract. Agreement in there. I don't want to bore you with so much what I say, because events as more as time goes on, we bring more events just we initial introduction and before I say anything or hobby bisameno. These are my events initial remarks I may make it.
Now, why would the government not request for warranty on this Mercedes vehicle?
It's a legitimate question, because even though even any normal shop high sense, they guarantee kind of warranty. Now events, not a mere events. This kind of events, a huge contract sum of ambulance, 317 or so. 307 ambulances. What they say? At least it should have come with the warranty. Say, okay, this is what the manufacturer like. Should anything go wrong, like at least 2 years kind of manufacturer defect warranty. What they say, you will do it. But hey, just a if I'm ways and means, and the whole kind of Ghana events, governance structure. And then we find ways and means to like go around it, and then you. Like set up companies to award ourselves.
There is always third party. They want a third party so that they
can benefit from the state. Because state in the system, like what we say, I didn't yet. Like when they come to power now, they only think about how to go around the issues. Because where they get the money now, at least time and money go through a lot of hardship. That's when they also come around and then make the state. Because here the whole issue now, the story of Abaneka said, COVID. Experts crackers say COVID was a blessing to us more than the harm it caused here. But hey, they use the events, the harm to make the state. You get it? Because the expert in the canal, because there was like a lot of amount about money. they really got money from the COVID.
The COVID in Yansika.
Enya
Now
sika,
Bank of Ghana, as a Bank of Ghana, what bank coming over $200
yeah,
million?
do human like
Now Sansa J taxes so account.
yeah, do human about the story now. That's a Ghana no human. Yeah, you overspend it so much. Next election year.
Eh?
What the? You know, o my mu de massa.
But me, I mean,
Mm.
the government are paying these employees that this service Auto Ghana are using.
Yeah.
Then the Auto Ghana is also charging the government.
Yeah.
So which means I say
double tax, double of a salary kind of. Because if you're using state employees now,
any state employees, state facilities.
Yeah. In the
this is how and why it makes it more a typical scandal and it's a corrupt one because you have charged the government of this huge amount, $34.9 million, right?
Yes.
Which means a single for 307 ambulances, which means 111.
Yes.
111,000 plus for each ambulance. For I don't know how long these spare parts are going to last on the vehicles.
Even say we had the amount involved now. Even the amount involved, you can buy a new ambulance. So we don't see the logic behind that kind of huge amount. Because if like yes, it must be a pay with me a 1 cedi, maybe a refuel no, come cost me 2 cedi. Now, what's the need of me buying the refuel? Why don't just buy two? Why will I go for the new one?
You see that's the logic behind where it makes it's just a better spare part for a single vehicle that will cost more than the amount of you bought the vehicle for. Then why don't you just buy a new one? That's what I'm asking. Say this spare part, how long is it going to last on this vehicle? Is it that it's going to last for 5 years or because you can't even ascertain? Say
you can't even
because spare parts they are continuous replacing them because these ambulances are always on the road, and the more they are running, they run hours.
Say accounting account there, very big depreciation. Yes. What I say because every year we will charge depreciation. You get it? When we accounting, they know because assets. Others an asset, as more now use, and then asset will go like
when that becomes a liability.
Yes, because the even the more aging, the more now I'm holding it back for.
Yes,
asset only the asset appreciate your land. Others say your land there it appreciates because land that had for so many years to come. Others say the events the amount will appreciate, but asset like events say. Friend events like as I can auto cars it will definitely go
now
the value of the the kind of property is part of the property. Into know just you get it. Into know the whole kind of not missing the same kind you get it because the promise now binding mind and say if you want to make profit, go to the public sector. Mika 2016 coming before they got the power. If you want to make money, must have go and join private sector. That was a Akufo Addo then. Now, no, the ban events are moving up. According to story, a copy up. Yes, in the ban, ni chronics, ni friends, ni I registered 42 companies
since 2017. Akufo Addo government.
I've been able to register 42 companies. Wow, like seriously. Who's I don't know, a band the year we pay, didn't just a contract. We never make a common logic. Others 42 companies doing what kind of business in all sectors. Hotel, I don't know, but
from mining, construction. Now we got marijuana crack.
In the root say they want to go in they want to be seen in all angles.
Yes.
Oh, it fits into the Japade book now. So if you know anything about the Japade book now, they want to capture the state, you get it.
Even they are not in government company, they still make dictate things. Now, I mean, recently breaking is about watching here about device. Japan book is not true. They are not related to it's just to incite the opposition to them. Well, that is just by the way. Because if we are really looking at this Ejapa book, whatever it is said in the book, this was written prior to even 2020. Whatever they said in the book is actually manifesting.
Being implemented.
It's actually manifesting.
Like,
why
if
I
you say yes, at least your hand be able to up others. You get it.
It's actually manifesting.
It is a cry, and then your deed will show say okay, no cry. But we did need to say, Master, I don't know, it related to that kind of angles. Or maybe every day, so that's where we get another news. I don't know how far it will go. The event honorable Kujuta Black a petition special prosecutor. So we are all events we are looking at how things will pan out from there. But we say initial reaction, the special prosecutor can be.
And I'm talking about the special prosecutor, and I'll say they cannot. Yeah, so this is according to the special prosecutor. I'll say then we will investigate if it falls within our mandate. The special prosecutor tells Ablakwa. So Ablakwa, Honorable Ablakwa, a petition special prosecutor to look into and also investigate into the matter. And I'm special prosecutors with the other bonta because if it is within their mandate, they will investigate it. And I was asking myself, so is it that the special prosecutor doesn't have entire mandate to some all of the criminal cases no, or is there only some specific ones?
Some mandates and cut across all board. Others more of political exposed person individuals. Yes, me so far the minimum more mandate more of individuals, those who are more into politics, like corruption and corruption related activities.
But I mean, even talking about that, this contract agreement was signed by Honorable Ken Oforiatta at midnight, according to sources. They say almost signing midnight and sana.
I know now.
But that is according to sources. Because almost signing in midnight.
No, from what I know, midnight. I can say 5 days before his exit. Signing. But I don't know when I was signing. Say how much I don't know. But according to special prosecutor, I see nothing wrong with it. What you see in the only according mandate, him say okay. Does it this kind of deal this kind of scandal does it fall within his mandate? We are all watching and seeing because the coming days it will come.
No, but if he has come out to say if it falls within the mandate, in this year maybe Attorney General can say no, this matter doesn't fall in your jurisdiction.
No, he will not go to Attorney General. Say he will receive petition. He will scrutinize it. He will go through the petition and then see his act of parliament and like make an act of parliament or special prosecutor, and then go through and say, okay, does this fall under my mandate? If it falls under my mandate, then he will start investigating. But so I cannot. If say it doesn't fall under his mandate, he will also communicate back to Honorable Kujuta Black and say, okay, these are the reasons why he thinks it doesn't fall under his mandate. And then he will give articles that support article.
Constitution has supported the
mandate. Maybe are like support okay, like that kind of this kind of particular incident doesn't fall within his mandate. So we are all watching and seeing how things will pan out coming days. Because since the Ghana and somebody
no, like me, easy anchor me. I will prefer say anchor. He will rather come and tell us he will find out if it is within his mandate before he come and tell us. But now that he has come out to say there could be some influence. Why I say forget about this issue.
No, say apart from your lawyers like he will quote the events backing articles, and then people also see okay, is it true? Said what can I pray? If that is if it's not true, then people also go at him and say okay, this is the master of there are more to it than the can. Now, even though you can say something goes to be a Ghana assembly, says a bad year. On to say about for a banner, we negotiate because woman from sanitation minister. Get my attorney general, special prosecutor. He says, as an adjunct.
Yes, season is your court or done is on returning the second one.
Do we have baby from our home? Set a we see, but as some caution quantia. Who now just said from this is a just for
I really like this condition because Honorable Kojeton on this was away by. I mean, so say on the washer say there. Honorable Kojeton Braka. Taochi expose will be a fabric. Now, asemi ba ye, as you say, Ministry of Health. So,
Okay.
almost so I some who more mukaka. No more the statement be about what say.
Oh.
Almost say, almost be responding say. I mean, the whole scandal is not about the amounts paid. The scandal is about whom the contract was like given to, the amount involved, then how authentic or how reliable this company are. That is how the matter is about. But almost all my I can say they paid only 10 million US dollars. I mean, how do you see their statement? Do you think the statement actually makes sense? Because
Yeah,
they are not even talking about what they have come out to deny.
yeah, we statement me read it. Others, me statement me read it. And me who say even though even say man we should cry or man issue statements na can pass also. The reason being that the whole story no is not about that, not only about the the amount involved, but the issue near procurement process,
Yes.
setup date,
Yeah.
and then when they got the contract, others say, and then the persons involved, others say. Now, no, they didn't try to answer all those questions. They behave or like they portray as if they didn't see all those in the manner because we were interested in knowing when the company was informed, like how they got the contract, the procurement process involved. But they didn't try to answer those questions. Like they tried to answer, say, like they have not paid 34.9 million USD ambulance kind of thing. Because so are you trying to say what other stories now the economy the moment because that was really the crack of the whole story. Auditor General, they didn't answer cry. Others say invoicing using government
Facilities
to maintain their they didn't have they were like engaging government employers to do their and they didn't answer. They got like they behave as if they didn't see or like didn't hear. They didn't answer. I mean, I said even when you issue that particular statement, crack and pass also master statement in the Ebola. You say be a command cora, not be a contraction or that's the
unless maybe National Ambulance Service is not under Ghana Health Ministry, the Health Ministry.
No, the whole ambulance, ambulance, it was intertwined by the creative ministries, because the nuisance ministries. Ambulance,
National Ambulance Service, yes.
I think say this particular ambulance. I don't know if the ambulance service, like ambulance department, but this particular ambulance, which is 370.
Yeah, 370.
A Ministry of Initiative, the Ministry of Special Initiative,
yes.
And a procurement, almost toss ambulance,
Yeah.
Others,
but Ministry also Ministry of Special Development Initiative.
The ambulance.
Almost sign a contract,
Yeah. So that's time, not how comes in a year, minister. So yes, I kind of deal, but about payment in the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Health, no collaborate to see how things will go. But the story kind of make and say, Intina, it has a Ministry of collapse here, normally by Ministry of Health. That's the story, but. Massa.
But I mean, the whole issue is that we are talking about. They didn't deny, say, the cost of the contract is 34.9.
No, the cost they said they have stated in their letter, their release there, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But there was no, they were saying, say, they have not paid that 34.9 million USD. Man, let me question is, say, yes, no one has said that you have paid. Even honorable Kuta Black account petition now, they come as special prosecutor. I think say 0.4 or say point something. I think say paragraph 4. No, okay, say. Like they should make sure say any payment pending before and send special prosecutor who's okay, everything is okay, not everything is not okay. You should make sure that any further payments should not be like granted to that Auto Group Service Limited. I'm not seeing how they want to portray say the man or honorable Kuyita Black has said say they've paid all the 39.4 million USD. Me can be in the submission now. Or party say like they've not paid the entire contract, but he is saying say starting from beginning Ankasano, the people were not like they were not fit for purpose. Say like we should have engaged them in the first place.
Yes.
And now Ushe and Emana, they were using state facilities for their own personal gains. Into how dare you say like how they were able to go about it and get that kind of contract, and then the whole mind boggling. That's the whole story. Tell me, almost press
we know
business.
we Nankasa
It does not
Ministry
go.
of Health in Nankasa. You know say they could have paid more if they had more.
Oh.
Because line 7 now, I say line 6 now. I say subsequently that is line 7.
Paragraph 7.
Paragraph 7. I said the Ministry of Finance responded, indicating it could only fund up to $10 million.
No, the whole no. I mean, the entire contract. No.
Yeah.
He's Ministry of Finance saying like they will pay the 10. They can only pay the 10,000. Then you also look for other sources and then pay for the rest. That's my understanding of the paragraph 7. No?
Yeah.
Because I could be more say, okay, we can only pay 10,000. Then you also look for other sources and then pay for the rest.
He said, I said they could only pay 10 million of the requested amount, and recommended that the Ministry of Health explore financing the difference through the National Health Insurance Authority.
Yeah. So then American, maybe the minute I say like you can only pay the 10,000. Then you also look for other sources, others to pay for the rest.
Family and friends. So is here there. If Honorable Okuja is saying, since Akufo Addo, Nana President His Excellency Akufo Addo power no, and I say, Zumi as president of this nation, no. Nema nina down for forming 42 companies since 2017. There now, this actually tell us that, or this government is actually running with friends and families. Cronies. This actually confirms.
Yes, he promised that he's not going to run family and friends. Now his wife will not be sharing contracts, instigating Ghanaians. Say Mama administration, Mama wife was sharing contract amongst his colleagues and friends. But I'm the mobile there west.
Just Omaya Manabruso.
Abruso.
Omaya Manabruso. Oh yes, yeah. And you know, thank you for this show is proudly sponsored by Kent Frank Properties. Kent Frank Properties. A dining will be the whole Ghana. Maybe I'll pay them to be an friend. 0557210313. Good news. As I said to you, say, as I be 20 to 30 acres. As I be PMO, Trasako, Ichihomo, King's Cottage Estate in Ichihomo in about 20 to 30 acres. As I be PMO Homo. We are looking for joint ventures to come and partner with us so that we can develop the assassinate down into real estate, whatever houses, apartment complex now they be and if you want to be part of this joint venture now, for Kent Farm Properties 0557210313 0557210313 and into this is Kent Farm Properties. A dining assassinate there, we see BBL piano a brief no problem let's slow down, no problem now draw down, no problem now wow. More register assassin. I mean, whatever property that you want to register, acquiring documentation here and there, open assistance and Kent Farm Properties from purchasing to registration. I mean, from acquiring permits in BBA, no Kent Farm Properties are about store. Yes, call them for free consultation 0557210313 and to know sir and it's here. Stables.
Yeah.
Issue here I'll be there. I mean, before we, this is your final remarks. Do you think that do you see this issue as a corruption scandal and as just one of those minor issues? You know?
Oh, yeah. Who's in governance structure? No, before someone should get a contract, no.
Yeah.
That means like the person is well to do.
Yeah.
And now the company was not registered before they handed over, they got their contract. So a big deal. Others should have been if a other jurisdiction. I should be thinking that by now roll like heads have been started rolling. But I had the acquire MPP NDC. Others MDC Becca, MP Becca. Deny that two baller. But a really big issue. You get it? Because how can we say a whole government architecture giving a contract to a third party?
Is it not a similar situation as compared to the Atofos in Modi anyway? Issue because it's more like credibility of the contracts.
When you're similar because Atofos Modi more of like Abani said you didn't have the power to issue those letters. You know?
Yeah.
Also when you say okay, you didn't have. Like we were like procurement in like they didn't start the entire process, no. How do I say? Because even the company was not registered in the first place.
Yes.
What
No,
does
because
it?
it's more similar to.
No, me not similar because me share at force me there now. I say you didn't a bank party say at force didn't have the power
Yeah.
to have written those letter of credit.
Yeah.
It's not saying say procurement breaches. I just say,
Yeah.
but with this time around, a procurement breaches a more of you didn't have the powers.
Yeah.
You didn't have the two events. The events the know-how no
Yeah.
because company they are registered there. How come say how come uni expertise although
True.
others because now here company events and activities now like they are not mandated to do auto servicing, they are only do auto spare part selling.
Yes.
Selling of
Yes.
auto like spare parts.
Yeah.
Others the way more of procurement breaches like more of now humans are like they didn't have the facilities to
Yeah.
engage in those it's way more detailed, way more corruption scheme, like way more create kind of loot and share.
Loot and
But we
share,
had to force in there now. What part you say at force didn't have the powers
Yeah.
to writing those kind of letter of credit, They and more of like and more concentrated on the say be only powers to procure like that kind of work.
But who compare? If you compare and contrast the two now, this is more even
Yeah, this is more serious. Way
serious
more serious.
because
Yeah.
anti-forcing is more like a letter issue.
Yeah.
But we know didn't even this even certified procurement standard.
No.
It didn't go through the company they issued to. I mean, there was no form of due diligence.
Due diligence.
Why I say
And I wish we wouldn't like over invoicing, no staffing. They didn't have any staff. The company had no staff. Others in the way more like create kind of others in creating any company being fan looty state.
all the contract. I'm a company which has not even been registered.
Yeah, others.
Hey,
In the way more corruption.
so which means
scheme.
this didn't even go through parliamentary approval.
No. So it's an external contract never there to go through parliament. By the way, the internal didn't go through parliament. I'm not 100% sure, but we say more of external contract there to go to parliament and then parliament will have a say. But we internal coherent, it won't external contract,
Therefore, stable account be around stable the alternative are not getting very pen and say danger issues in your heart. Yes. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Hot Issues. Yes, we'll come back your way. We'll come your way within the week with another episode. Saturday we and in this formal launch on our campaign for 2024 election. I'm calling launch what tamale. And also no, you better not say the whole sense FSB about. I mean, kindly subscribe to this channel so that when we upload the next, you'll be able to notified and you'll be the first person to see. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for subscribing. Bye bye. We are out of here.